Hello, everyone. You are live to another episode of the Otumba Adams Show. How was your week, everyone? How has been the week for you guys? My week has been wonderful. It has been fun-filled, engaging. I have been busy, and I had the opportunity to actually go on a date. Somebody took me out on a date. Very interesting week. Anyway, how was your week? How did your week go? I'd like to know. Today's episode will be looking at how to apply for the Tony Elumelu Foundation grant program, and we'll be having a resource person. But while we're waiting for that to kick off, if you are there, if you're watching me live right now, let me know where you're from. You know how we do it normally. You put your name, you put your location, and you put it in the comment section so that I can put it on the screen. My name remains Adam Zulofimilajide, and I am your host as usual. So, who do we have here? Who is live? Who's the first person amongst us here? Just put your name and your location, and I'll put it on the screen. I'm sure that like a lot of you are surprised that like I have my native on for the very first time. I decided that like okay, let's have something different. I've always been wearing polo shirts, but this time around I decided that like hey, let me wear something different from the norm. And I decided to wear what I wore to church today. Yes, I'm a Christian, and this is what I wore to church. I decided that like, okay, let's wait for this program. So if you're there, if you're watching me live right now, please let me know where you're from, your name and your location, while we wait for our speaker to come up for the show. So I am waiting. Let me tell other people that like we've already started. For those that like this of always come late. I think I used to be a late comer in school, then in secondary school, until I got to SS3 when I was made the assistant senior prefect. I had no choice than for me to always come early to school. So let me just tell them we are live. I think I do this often. Oof, humans. Anyway, they will soon be here. They will soon be here. They will soon be here. All right. I know someone is watching me. I can see someone that is live right now, but I really do need just one person to tell me their name and their location. All right. I am waiting. I am waiting. I am waiting. Okay, so let me talk about my dates that went down Thursday. Watched a movie, right? It's there's something about life that men feel women don't really appreciate them. But for the very first time, somebody actually took me out. We're not dating before you guys have the wrong impression, but she was just like, all right, I know you have always been complaining about ladies not taking guys out. So let me do something for you for a change. I went to see a movie. It was very interesting. Oh, was the movie that interesting? Like, all those kind of crime movies that like you have to like watch again and again to understand it. Yeah, that was what we saw. Okay then. If you're there, please put your name and your location in the comment section. Let me know where you are chatting from. Let me know who is live with me right now. Yay, Anthony Littlejohn is here. He was our guest last week. Anthony Littlejohn, sorry man, sorry about last week's I don't know what I'm gonna call it. What the network did to us. It was terrible, but then I'm still gonna bring you back on. Whether I like it or yes, I'm still gonna bring you back on. All right. Is there any other person that is live with us right now? Let me know who is live right now. Let me know before we kick off officially. Let me know who is live with me right now. Shane, I like my native Shan. Whether you're going to watch the replay or not, do you like my native? Do you like the pattern and everything else? I decided to come African today on Sunday. So who is there? Somebody's liking from Facebook. Please put your name and location in the comment section so that I can put it right up here. I think I'm going to adjust this a little bit. Okay, I think this is better now. Yeah, I like it the way it is right now. Okay, so your name, your location, please put it in the comment section before we kickstart. You know how we do it normally. And if this is your first time of being a part of the show, please indicate. And I would okay, I don't think I have a bell here, but then like I'm going to do something for you as being a first time attendant of the show. So Please, your name and your location, put it in the comment section. I am waiting for you. We do that for the first 5 minutes. So I'm waiting before I read the bio of our speaker for today. I'm waiting. You guys are there. You guys are watching me. Why don't you just put your name, your location in the comment section? Let us all be a part of the show. Okay, so we have a person from Facebook, Ibikunle Anoluwapo from Lagos. All right, thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you. Do we have any other person? Ibikunle is chatting from Facebook. Yeah. So if you're watching from Facebook or Instagram, please put your name, put your location so that I can put you on the screen. I am guessing Ibikunle Anoluwapo. So Ibikunle Anoluwapo, this is your first time of being a part of the show. You are welcome. You are welcome. Our resource person is already waiting right now. He's readjusting his seats and trying to like look all good and all fine. Okay, let me quickly make mention that like I met David, our resource person for today, some years back. I'm not really sure whether it was something I sold to him or he attended an importation class I had in the past. One of the two must have been the point that like I met David. Hey, we have Uncle Kachiedu. Uncle Kachiedu used to be okay. Let me put this up. He was in electrical engineering department when I was in FUTA. I was in mechanical. Thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you for coming up. Thank you. All the way from Asaba. Thank you very much. All right, so I was talking about David, how I met David. I'm guessing it was the course that I did. I'm not sure. But ever since then, we've done things together, like behind the scene. We've bought courses together, like networked with each other, and he's been a fantastic guy. And I decided that, like, okay, today I would love to bring him to be a part of the show. All right, so let me read David's biography, as it were, before I bring him up on stage. Just give me a minute, please. Just a moment. So I had to like ask him to tell me how I'm supposed to pronounce his surname so that I do not make a mistake. So we have Akinwale Oshore on the line. All right, thank you for being a part of the show. Okay, so David Oshore holds a Bachelor of Technology in Project Management from the Federal University of Technology, Akure. He's a social entrepreneur and alumnus of the Enterprise Development Center. Inspired by the constant rise in youth unemployment, David founded Maron Consult, a one-stop digital agency that provides businesses with digital solutions to help them grow while also assisting youths in leveraging the power of the internet for economic prosperity across Africa. Over the last 18 months, he has trained over 2,000 people on digital marketing, e-commerce, branding, and digital productivity. Over the past 6 years, David has developed expertise in project management, website design and development, corporate branding, leadership, digital marketing, and developing business growth strategies. He's an alumnus of Digital Entrepreneurship from Faith Foundation, sponsored by Facebook Nigeria. He's also an alumnus of Poise Finishing School's Career Kickstart program, sponsored by Oxfam. He's passionate about Sustainable Development Goals 1 and 4 of the United Nations, which is no poverty and quality education. David has helped people to get into the Tony Elumelu Foundation grant program in 2020, and so far this year he has had over 5 successful applications into the disruptor category of the program for this year. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome David Oshore. Hello, Mr. David. How are you today?
Hello, guys. Good evening, everybody. I'm so excited to be here.
It's great. It's great to have
you. He has said a lot of things about me. It is very funny how I met him because I met him through a very how do I put it now? He finished from FUTA, but I did not meet him in school actually. He's
You're senior now, so
fast.
was the prospect from you? I'll be your senior.
So I think I was going into the school that day and I saw his would I say poster? It was in black and white. I just saw someone saying mean importation training and I felt wow.
Oh,
Uh,
okay,
let
okay.
me let me try this out. No, but basically that time I think I was basically thinking of uh, what business can I do actually, and I was
Okay.
always online. And one thing I used to search for online is uh, how to make money online. It is kind of funny because I just felt there is something there is something. So let me try and let me try and look for something I can be doing, to augment my money from home.
Should I say you
So
didn't
that
want
was
to do
why
Yahoo
I
Yahoo?
met. Maybe that time Yahoo Yahoo was not too popular, but I wouldn't have done it because it is against my values and stuff like that. So
True, true.
I just that was how I met him, and then over the years I've been he has been like a mentor in mini importation, an unofficial mentor actually.
Be that kind of
So
thing.
and I've learned a lot from him. We've like you said, we've bought courses together, we've done a lot of things together, and it has been so fantastic. So I'm really honored to be on your show today. Thank you for bringing me to the
Thank
show
you,
this
thank you,
evening.
thank you for being a part of the show. Really, like you're one of those people that like I have seen your growth and I have always admired. And I was like, okay, yes, I need to bring this guy on the show. Yes, we are also growing, each and every one of us. We are still growing, but it's always good to like show or like celebrate people that are actually doing well, which is why I had to bring you on the show. Thank you for being a part of the show. So should we just dive right
Uh,
into what we have for today?
yes,
So
yes,
that like
yes.
we're not
Let us go into it
waste-
straight away.
waiting. All right. So you sent me a what's
A
the word
slide.
now? You sent me a PowerPoint presentation. So let me try to like grab that. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Let me try to like set my screen
Okay, no
properly.
problem.
All right. So
Okay.
I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share the PowerPoint presentation right about now. Right about now. Ooh, I'm coming. I cannot find it. What just happened? I had it here before. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me close the file and then I'll reopen it.
Okay.
So just give me
Okay. I think it's
just give me a second. I don't know why this thing is trying to like play pranks on me. You guys watching from home, please just a second. Let me just try to like get the file again and we'll kick off
okay.
the
Let me also try
presentation.
to adjust my camera a little bit.
All right, all right.
Yes. Yes, sir. Okay. Switch NEPA. Oh, sorry.
Whoa, Nigeria. This is Nigeria. This is what we always have to go through.
No, well, actually, I'm on. I switched to generator. I don't know what happened. The generator just went off now.
Whoa. Okay. Okay, okay. Let me try to share my screen for the PowerPoint presentation and we would kick off.
Okay.
All right, so I have that set up right now and I'll be putting it on the screen right now. All right, so are you set?
Okay. Yeah, just give me a few minutes. I want to switch to the screen here. Just 1 minute, please.
Okay. So while we wait for our resource person to come back up, if this is your first time of being a part of the show, or if you're watching right now, you'd like to introduce yourself, please put your name and your location on the comment section, and I will do well to put your information on the screen while we wait for our resource person to come back to take us on what he has for us today. Just put your name and your location. Let us know where you're from. Are you ready now, Mr. David?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so you know how you're gonna do it. If you want me to move to the next slide, please let me know. Okay.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
All right. So let me remove myself from the screen. Okay, no, let me stay just in case. All right.
You
can start now. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Otumba has introduced me. I don't think I need another introduction actually. So today we'll be talking about Tony Elumelu Foundation grant. No, I'm so passionate about people winning this grant for one big reason. And then it is, it might be weird to you actually, because I'm more concerned about people getting the business education. You know, I just feel the money, the $5,000 should be an icing on the cake, and I'll explain myself. A lot of people in Nigeria are accidental entrepreneurs. Okay, so what do I mean? Because of the situation of the country, a lot of us we finished from the university or the college of education or the polytechnic, and there is no job. So we just feel, okay, since there is no job, let me try something out. Let me just start a business. And without prior business education, we just dive into things, and a lot of people just start doing things anyhow, trying to do trial by error, trying to get things. And in business, there are a lot of principles, there are a lot of ways, there are a lot of techniques behind this thing. Just like the way we attended school, and we from, let's say, from 100 level to 500 level, we are learning about these things that we want to use to work for somebody. People too have to learn about business, and this is what I believe. And the Tony Elumelu Foundation, apart from giving people the $5,000, which is very important, the business knowledge is very, very germane. And I believe that if a lot of people can get into this program, it will help businesses grow in Nigeria. And I'm very passionate about helping businesses grow, because I believe that this is a very profound way of solving the problem of unemployment in Nigeria. Just imagine I'm a business person, and then my business is growing. As it is growing, I have to employ more people. And by employing more people, I'm indirectly, or directly or indirectly, I'm reducing the number of unemployment in Nigeria. So this is why I'm so passionate about this thing, and I'm trying as much as possible to get as many people as possible into this program. So that is just the reason why I keep spreading the information about this thing. So can we go to the next slide? Are you with me? Okay, I think I've introduced myself, so we can move to the next one. Okay, so here I'm just trying to paint pictures about type of business financing we have. When people want to start business, a lot of us, maybe most times, number one, will be very familiar with number one, which is personal savings. We save up our money, the salary that we've been earning. We just try to save us some money. Let me use my personal savings to start the business, which is fine. And then we have family and friends. Our families and friends outside, we can just rally around them. I want to start this business, this, that, and it's very easy to get money from there. And then we have loans too. We all know about loans from commercial banks, from microfinance. Although I'm always very skeptical about this. I advise people not to start businesses with loan. And why is that? Because the business environment is very harsh. According to statistics, just 1 of 10 businesses survive in United States of America. And now compare the economic environment of the US to Nigeria. If you compare the two, that means in Nigeria we should have maybe 0.5 or 0.1%. So that's why I always advise people not to grow through loan. And we have equity financing. This is when people give you the money to start the business, just to have a part of your business. And we have angel investors, people that are looking for where to spend their money. They have the money, but they don't have business ideas or what to do with the money, and they just come and just look at, okay, this business is making sense, and boom, they invest in it. And we have grants, and this is where I'm going to. Grants, unlike loan and equity finance and every other one, you don't have to pay back the money. And this is the let me say the juicy part of it. You don't have to pay back the money, but they just want to ensure that the money that they are giving you, you use it for what they intend that you use it for. And this is why Tony Elumelu is passionate about raising entrepreneurs in Africa, and is giving out this money so that there will be more people, there will be more thriving businesses in Nigeria, and then people can be employed. So that's for Tony Elumelu. Can we go to the next slide? Okay, so for the 2021 application, sorry, let me switch to it here. Okay, 1 minute, please. Okay, so this is how it goes, and this is just the breakdown of everything. You have at the first stage, okay, you have to log on, sign up. If you have an account before on tefconnect.net, then you move to the next stage. You fill the relevant information, your biodata, your business data. I'll still take you through everything step by step, and then I am compiling this guide to give to as many people as possible. And from there, you take the entrepreneurial psychometric and business knowledge assessments. This is a very big stage in this application. And why do I say that? You see, once you take that test, you get your result immediately. And then, people are divided into 4 categories. You have the long on. I think last time they called it the green on or the long on. I can't really remember. And these people, their application will be thrown out of the old system, because they believe that they are not business people, that they are just trying to feel along, and they're just trying to tag along. And we have the startup, the innovator, and the disruptor. So once you take the entrepreneurial psychometric test, you get your results immediately. Then, based on your score on the 2 segments, it has 2 segments actually. So it will show if you are successful or unsuccessful. If the application is not successful, you reapply next year. But if it's successful, it will be into 3 categories. You have the startup, you have the innovator, and you have the disruptor. Then everybody, the 3 categories, they go into the business training, and from the business training, you have the business plan, and you have the pitch contest, and boom, the $5,000. So you see, it looks like a long step, like a long procedure, but then I think at the end of the day, it's worth the $5,000 if you ask me. So like I was saying before, the entrepreneur and psychometric aspect, that place is very important, because that's where a lot of people get it wrong. There is something behind this. There is a thinking pattern that they want you to have. And see, I have been able to walk through this, and for this year alone, I've had like 5 applications getting into the disruptor. The disruptor is the highest level. They go for advanced business training, and the innovator just go for the normal business training. So how am I able to do this? I sat down and I've checked what these people want. There's something they want to see in you. And again, I've discovered that sometimes people behave differently in their personal life and in business life. Now let me break it down. Some people in their personal life, they are just calm, they are cool, they are just easygoing, and just lively, and just cool generally. But when it comes to business, they are tough. They don't take any. They think differently. They are tough on their goals. So a lot of people tend to answer these questions in the psychometric test with their personality, whereas it won't work out like that. So as we go on in this application guide, I'll be showing you things that you need to know, the pattern that you need to think with, and I'll be reading some questions, few questions that I can still remember from the applications that I've done, and I'll be telling you how to answer the questions. I won't be giving you the outright answers for personal reasons. I won't be giving you the outright answer, but I'll be telling you the way that you should think about this thing. So can we go to the next slide now? Sorry. So this is the application. Once you get to the website, you have to register, you supply the necessary information. Okay, there is a place that I talked about the password here. A lot of people, we like say we are not so conscious on about our passwords on the website. And one thing I love about this website is that it won't even accept anyhow password. So your password has to be strong. So what do I mean by a strong password? A strong password has an uppercase letter, it has a lowercase letter, it must have a digit, at least a digit, and at least a special character. So this way it is hard for people to guess your password. Some of us, because we want to be able to remember our password so fast or easily, we tend to use our surname. Let's say my name is David Oshore now, so I'll just use Oshore. And some people are so funny that even the Oshore will be in small letter or true. People can easily guess. The people that are this cyber security, the people that are into cyber crime, they can easily get all these things. They can just say, okay, let me try the person's surname. Let me try it in capital letter. Let me try everything in small letter. And boom, they get into your account. So every of your accounts, even outside theft application, your email, every of your password should be a strong password. It should be a strong password. It must have at least an uppercase letter, at least a lowercase letter, at least a digit, and at least a special character. So let's move to the next slide. Okay, in the next slide, I think there is no big deal there. It is asking for your business, about your business address, how many people you have in your business, and then how many people you have in your business is how do I put it? It depends on you actually. It depends on you actually, because I think there's a question that says, are you working with a team? Now, a team does not have to be the people you are paying. You don't have to be that, okay, you are paying them and that's why you have a team. No. There might be some people that are just volunteering with you. For example, let's say you have a younger brother that is, that just likes playing with his phone and doing stuff with his phone. You can as well draft him into your team. I'll just tell him, okay, you'll be handling my Facebook page now. You like playing on the social media. Come and play in a productive way. That means you're having a team already. Let's say you have a mentor, a business mentor that is on your projects together, that you're always talking about your business too. You have a team too. It's part of your team. So you don't have to say you are not working with a team, but sometimes maybe if you are just working alone, you can say, I'm not working with a team. So once you are done with your registration, it brings you here to select your profile. We have 3 different kind of people here. We have the entrepreneur, we have the mentors, and then we have people that want to sponsor the program. Since you are applying as an entrepreneur, you click entrepreneur and you click the next button. Can we go to the next slide? So here, it is asking for more details about you. 1 minute, please. Okay, so it is asking about more details. Now it is asking about your bio. tell us an overview of yourself. Now, a lot of people will write here that I am a cool guy, I am a calm guy, I am a some people might even say they're handsome or I am beautiful. But no, this is not what they're asking about you. They're asking about what you want them to know about you. This in this bio, I'll be able to to craft out like 3 things to follow, 3 steps to follow. Number one, you need to know what do you want them to know about you. That's the first thing you want them to know. You decide what you want them to know. There are some information that are not relevant. So for you to know what you want them to know about you, you have to first know who are the people you are talking to. Who is your target audience? Who are the people that will read this? Now, when Otumba asked for my profile, if you noticed, I did not spend 5 minutes in coming up with the profile because I had the profile already, but I adjusted it. I added the last part of the Tony Elumelu that I have helped people to get into the program. So I know that the people that you will be reading it to, they are the people that wants to get into the program. I don't know if you get the gist there. They are the people that want to get into the program. So I brought in that I helped people last year, and I helped people. I have helped people this year. Another thing I did about the profile was that, I talked about me being an entrepreneur. So in this kind of place, now look at it. The people that will be in these settings, they are people that are interested in business. They are entrepreneurs. So, and you want to connect with them because, I've not really gone through this website very well, but I'm thinking it will work like a Facebook page, like a social, will I say a social media now, but it will be for entrepreneurs. So you want to introduce yourself in a way that people can connect with you. From this place, I believe that a lot of people will be able to collaborate on something big. So you want to put your best foot forward. You want to paint yourself in a very nice way. So the number one thing is, I've already told you the kind of people, your target audience for this bio. Now, what do you want them to know about you? You want them to know about your entrepreneurial journey. Now, there's a place in my profile that I said I was bothered about the rate of unemployment in Nigeria, and I started out Marion Consult. Now, this is it. I already told you about my entrepreneurial journey in a little way. So you want to, in this bio, you can just add something about why you started your business or what brought about the idea. It's a way of selling yourself. Let's say, okay, when I was pitching at Facebook program 2 years ago, and whenever I want to start my pitch, I just tell them about a story about my sister. She's into fashion design, and there was a time I just helped her to put something on Google My Business. And after some months, or I can't really remember, she just called me that somebody called her, and the person said she wants to come to where her shop. Although by that time she has moved away from her present location, she has moved from the state. So she was surprised, like, how did you get to know me? How did you get my contact? The person was even telling her the location of her shop. So that's where I enter my pitch, talking about using the internet, using digital marketing, to get clients online. I don't know if you get the point I'm trying to paint. So I told them that was one of the reasons why I started the Marion Consult. So you want to tell people in a short, it is just 1,000 characters. You want to tell them why you started your business. And you want to also tell them something big that you've achieved. So when I'm writing something like this, I will tell you that in 2019, my pitch was selected as the best pitch in Ogun State. Faith Foundation, sponsored by Facebook, and I received some hundreds of dollars from Facebook. That way, there is a kind of hype that I've given myself. It is real. Did I win the pitch? Yes, I won it. Did I collect money? Yes, I did. But if I don't put it there, people will just be like, "Who is this guy?" But immediately I dropped Faith Foundation and I added Facebook to it. There is a shift in the people, in the person's perspective about me. I don't know if you get what I'm saying this evening. So you want to put something that you have achieved on your way. It might be just even that you were nominated for an award. Let's say when you were in the university, you were nominated for your business was nominated for the student business of the year. It is not compulsory that you won the award, but that you were nominated, it is something. So you just want to look for something that can spike up, that can make people, go wow about your profile. So that's just, I've mentioned 3 steps. Who are the people, who is your target audience for this bio? Number 2, what do you want them to know about you? Now, another thing I didn't mention on this is, I work as a project engineer somewhere. You get? But when I'm writing a profile like this, I won't put it there. I'll just put my business side to it. Now, when I'm writing my profile somewhere else, I can decide to put that one there. So, yeah, I want you to get the part of you being able to select the parts that you want people to know about you. So, I think that's the main thing for this place. Then you can go to the next slide. Okay, so here you choose categories. This is a place where people can network. Like I said before, I'm guessing this platform will still be for networking last. So you can just you can pick some topics that you are interested in, and if you're not interested in any, you can just keep it and go to the next stage. For the next, okay, so for the next one, you just click. Okay, if you're setting up your profile already, just proceed to your dashboard. That's easy. Next. So from a dashboard, you choose, you select programs. This guide, I've been able to break it down so that even when you get the guide, you can easily go through it yourself. So you select program. Once you select the program, the next slide will come up. Next slide. Next slide. Okay, so you select the Tony Elumelu Foundation program, and it takes you to the next. Can we go? So it will ask for your language. You select the English language, and if you are from the French country, like Togo or Benin Republic, then you can actually choose French as your language. Next, please. Okay, so you have the terms and conditions. I know in Nigeria we don't read terms and conditions because the funniest part about this thing is if you reject it, you won't proceed. So people just go straight. They just go to accept. So well, I will read it because there are always a lot of things hidden inside these things. So you read it and then you accept. So it brings you to this page where you can go on the tour to check how the whole thing looks like, but you can decide to skip it too. Then you go to the next page where it has guidance, you click next, and you come to next. Okay, so you come to this page where it is asking, it will ask for your ID card. You can easily use your camera to snap the ID card and upload it. Then you enter the all the details, all the remaining details. Next. Where is this? Okay. Now this place is asking for your applicant's idea and experience. Wow. Okay, so it is saying, tell us about the idea. This place is the place that you can sell your idea to these people, that the people that will check your application. So in this place, you want to tell them why you started the business. Are we on the same page, please? Okay, let me check.
Yeah, it's the applicant's idea and experience. That's where we are right now.
Okay. I want to be sure that I'm on the same page with you.
Yes.
My slide. Okay, so this place, you talk about your business. I already said something close to that before. What brought about the idea? What problem are you trying to solve? Because see, entrepreneurship is about, business is about solving problems. There must be a problem you are trying to solve. So this is where you can sell the whole idea to them. I say the minimum of 50 characters, but you can go as long as possible. So you want to tell them what brought about the idea. It might be a problem. You have spotted a problem. Like for Marion Consult, I will tell you, okay, what problem did I solve? Did I spot? I've noticed that a lot of businesses are not online. Then you're not online, and it is eating. They are losing a lot of. They are losing opportunities of getting customers online to grow and expand. So it is a problem. And then I now tied it again to another problem: the problem of unemployment. So I believe that if these businesses can get clients online, they can be able to expand, they can be able to increase their what do I call it now? Their profit margin, their revenue will increase, their profit will increase, and they will need more people in their organization so that they can grow and expand. That was what brought about the idea. Then you want to talk about your target audience. Who are the people that needs this solution that you are bringing? What is the agenda? Where do they live? Are they in Nigeria? If they are in Nigeria, which part of Nigeria are they? So you want to break down the people that you are targeting. Don't just say everybody. No, everybody is nobody. So don't say everybody, share this one. Everybody needs it now. No. Like I used to tell people, see, everybody will not patronize you. Now, in the last training that I did, I gave a very good example why everybody will not patronize you. Now, let's say you are selling a piece of clothes and you are selling it for 5,000 or 10,000, let's say 10,000 naira. Someone in the lower class of the society will tell you, what is in this clothes now? You are not selling it for 10,000 naira. Oh, they beru no, 10,000 naira. What something I can go to Baggy or I can go to any market and get it for 1,000 naira. Those people won't buy from you. But people that are in the high class of the society, they will be like, wow, I think this is quality. For it, they will speak big English. For it to be this expensive, I believe it is good quality and stuff like that. So those people will buy from you. Let's now flip it. Let's say you are selling it for 1,000 naira. The people in lower class will be like, now you are talking now. I will buy it. But people in the upper class will tell you, this is inferior. This is inferior. This is just 1,000 naira. No, it is even it will be like an insult on their personality. Because rich people want to brag about what they are wearing. See this thing I'm wearing, I bought it for 10,000 naira. And you know the funniest part? It might be that, let's say, two traders, trader A and trader B, have described trader A. Trader A is selling for 10,000 naira. And someone in the lower class is telling him that it is too expensive. I can go to trader B and buy it for 1,000 naira. But someone in the high class of the society will buy it from trader A, believing it is quality. Now let's flip it. Someone in the high class of the society will not buy it from trader B because he believes that it is fake, it is inferior. Whereas it is the same product. So what I'm trying to paint to you is that everybody will not patronize you. So you have to think about who is your ideal audience. Which class of the society are they? Are they the high class or the middle class or the low class? So once you determine that, it is part of the whole business idea, the people that you are targeting. I think I'm diverting into something else already. So I think that is that for that. You should be able to come up about things about your business, and then you can list the product too. What will be the product? Let's say I'm into ear care now. Ear care, I can say, okay, my product will be how do I put it? I'll be doing shampoo, I'll be doing ear dye, I'll be doing what else do the ladies do? I'll be doing relaxer, stuff like that. So you can talk about your products too. And it asks, how many years of business startup experience do you have? Now, this years of business startup experience, it does not have to be that when you started your own business. Let's say I've been part of a startup before, then it is part of my experience too. So you can add that to your experience to select the experience. I say, is your idea your field of experience? Then you have to choose yes or no. And which of the which of the United Nations goals is your business? Does your business or idea support? See, just go and look for the UN goals. You have to select 3. Then you have to look at, I think, yeah, we have no poverty, we have quality education, we have gender equality, we have climate change, we have life underwater, we have sustainable cities. And so just look at everything and look at the one that you can actually wrap your business around. Because now a lot of people are going crazy about the UN goals. And I used to tell people that, see, even if you don't have any idea, you don't have anything, just pick the UN goals. It is the problem, they are the problem that the whole world is facing. If you can find solution to one of the problems, then you have a business idea already. Are you getting my point here? So a lot of organizations are big on the UN goals now. So just search for a UN goal, and I think you have to choose 3. So just wrap it around 3. Can we move to the next slide? Okay, now it is asking for your business address and blah blah blah. I think there's something I want to point out here. I think okay, I've touched this part before about the number of your team and so on and so forth. We can move to the next slide. Okay, can we go to the next slide too? Okay, so from there you go to the real test, the psychometric test, and the entrepreneurial test. And see, in this place, you have 5 options. You have this strongly agree, strongly disagree, agree, strongly agree, disagree, and neither agree nor disagree. Now, the catch about this thing, and I want you to pay attention here. The catch about it is to think like a business person. Now, like I said before, some people have their personality outside business and they have their personality in business. So you have to think like a business person when answering these questions. A lot of the things that people think is they just think about, Shivit is my normal self. Let me just think about it the normal way. Are you getting it? So when you want to answer these questions, I want you to think like Dangote, or think like one Nnamdi, with the Alaba or Ladipo market. Think like a business person in answering these questions. Because if you think like a normal person, then boom, you're out. So I have some questions here. It is not in this slide. There are some questions that I was able to still remember and catch. So one of the questions says, it is better to avoid conflict. Now, in your personal self, you believe, I beg, now I just go my own way. I don't like trouble. Let me just go my own way. But in business, it cannot be. Because let's say, okay, we are trying to reach a decision about something we want to buy. And I'm saying A, we should buy A, and someone is saying that we should buy B. And I have strong reasons why I wanted us to buy A, and he's saying no, we have to buy B. Now, in my personal life, let's say I'm just this cool person, I just believe, say, what's my business? I don't want trouble, I don't want conflict. Let's just buy the B that you want us to buy. But in business, where I'm the owner of the business, and if we buy B, we are losing, let's say, 200,000 naira. The conflict has to happen. I don't know if you get the point. The conflict has to happen. Because in business, we are dealing about business decisions, we are dealing about money. So, in this kind of question, I won't say, I disagree. I agree that it's better to avoid conflict. In your area, maybe let's say in the neighborhood, it might be better to avoid conflict. But in business, it is not better. I hope you are getting the point that I'm trying to paint this evening. So you have to answer it like a business person. Let me look for another. Okay, another question is saying, I prefer working in a non-competitive environment. In your normal self, in my life, I say, I don't like competing with people. Let them just be. Let me just be doing my thing. But in business, no. You must be willing to compete with people. I don't know if you are getting the point this evening. You must be willing to compete because the whole environment is about competition itself. So you must be willing to compete with people. And another question, let me see. A question is saying, I am open to work with new ideas, even if they don't lead to expected results. Your normal self just like, see, anything that is not bringing money or anything that I don't feel will bring results. I'm not doing it. But entrepreneurs don't think like that. Entrepreneurs think about, when the ideas come at first, it looks like they are stupid. Like, are we okay here? I don't know if you are getting it, but when you see a typical entrepreneur, there is I read a quote from somebody, and he said, "See, if your idea, people are agreeing to it, people around you are agreeing to it, then you are late to that idea. When you are early to the idea, people will not understand. People will be like, "Are you mad?" So the ideas will not look like it will bring the expected result. But this thing is just like, see, entrepreneurs are willing to try things out. That's just the truth. These people are willing to drop funds to try things out. That's why big organizations, they have research and development department. Those people are trying things out. Let's do, if you add A to B, or let's add AB to Z, we need to bring something else. We need to bring something that makes sense. So they want to know if you have that kind of orientation. So next, let me see if I have another question. Okay. Okay, it's saying that a risky task is not usually worth doing. I think you will answer that because even the life they are living, every decision is a risk. You are not guaranteed. You are not guaranteed of any success. You are not guaranteed of any success. So you have to know that everything is a risk. So I think you should know what to choose there. What else? I am usually indifferent to change. Then you should know that the environment is constantly changing. So I think you should be able to answer that. So which other ones do I want to touch? And then you have some mathematics, some just mini mathematics. I think there's a question that is asking if about calculation of profits, stuff like that. And there's another question that says, when you get the money, what will you do with it? There's an option that says, I'll just use the money and run to Europe, or I'll just run to Canada. If you choose that option, it is a bait, because they know that some people want to move to Canada and some people want to move to Europe and stuff like that. But then you know that the main reason for this thing is for people that want to stay in Africa to to bring up their business, and then and create something, create change with their business in Africa. And I think there's another question around, okay, that somebody won a grant and is now thinking of what to do with the grant, and somebody has advised him that, see, slash the money into two, put one in fixed deposit or put one in a scheme that is paying well, and then the other one use it to fund your business. Another person is saying, see, put everything in that place. When you get profit, you can use it to now, you can use the profit or the whole thing to, to start your business. But then you need to understand the main reason for this grant. The main reason is for you to use that money to start your business and move your business forward. Am I clear about this thing? And then when you are done, you see something like this. I think this is for somebody that got into the disruptor category too. So next. Okay, this is the results. So I think that's all for the application guide. And after that, after you are done with this, if you ask you some questions, next slide, please. So then you just answer this question. These questions are straightforward. You just answer everything. Now we have the question and answers. I think I'm done with my presentation. Now you can ask me questions.
Okay, if you have any question, please put it in the comment section. If you have any question for David Oshore, please put it in the comment section. All right. I am sure we have learned one or two things. Like I kept on going with the flight. I didn't want him to stop, but then I knew that like our time was already fast spent. But if you have any question for our resource person, please let us know. One of the questions that was asked earlier was by Uncle Chiedu. He asked that, like, please, would we be able to get the slides after this session?
Yeah, like I said, I'm compiling a PDF from these slides. So it should be ready mid next week, Max. So the link will be dropped in the Telegram channel so that people can download it.
All right, so let me put this here. For those of you that have not yet joined the Telegram channel, you can search on Telegram for the Otumba Adams Show, or just type out t.me/the Otumba Adams Show, and you'll be able to join the channel, such that when the PDF, the PowerPoint presentation is available, we'll send you the link for you to go and download it. So please do well to join the Telegram channel if you would like to have access to all the PowerPoints that has been presented today. But if you have any question currently for our spokes, our resource person, please put in the comment section, and I would put it on the screen. If you have any question, please put it in the comment section, and I will put it on the screen for our resource person to answer. Does anybody have any question? Let's wait for a minute or two, and and see if anybody would have any question. All right. Let me ask you a question, sir. Given from your own experience, are there certain industries that do better than others when trying to apply? In the sense that, like, let's say you are into computer programming, or your business is internet related, and somebody is into agriculture. Like, do they give preference to? I'm sorry. Do they give preference to one area of industry much more than another?
Well, I don't think so, because see, this thing is about how you can sell yourself.
Okay.
No, the part that will be the most the deciding part is the pitch competition, and for the pitch, it is how you can sell yourself to them. how you can convince them that if you are giving this money, you'll be able to create impacts that they want. So the pitch is just like you are giving the ticket to use your to be able to to convince them that, see, if you give me this money, or if this money is given to my business, I'll be able to make tremendous impact.
Okay, so
So
we have
there's
a
no
question.
industry.
Okay,
Okay.
sorry, please complete what you're saying, and then I'll pose the next question. There's a question right now. Just finish what you're saying, then
So,
I'll
so
pose the
there's okay. So there is no industry preference actually.
okay.
Everybody have different the same chance to have a balanced play field. It's just about how you play it.
Okay, all right. So let me post the next question by Uncle Kachedu. He said, also for someone in the service industry like tailors, electricians, can they also benefit from it? Can they benefit from the Tony Elumelu Foundation program?
Yes, they can. They can. That's why I see. You need to now say. You need to now be able to drill down. Like, tell us now, how are you solving? Which problem are you solving? Which problem? Okay, somebody came up with a fantastic idea. I want to have ready to make clothes, because I know some people, they are so busy and they don't even have time to how do I put it? They don't have time to start bringing clothes to me, and I just want someone that, see, you can just be driving on the road and you just feel like, I need to change my clothes, and you don't want to buy a ready-made. Why don't you want to buy a ready-made? Because a lot of times you have to adjust it. Are you getting my point? You have to
Hmm?
adjust it to your size. But you want to get to a shop where you just go there. Or sometimes you just see the clothes and you feel, if it has this material, maybe you see two clothes with different styles and different materials. And you now feel, I love style A, but I love material B. I don't know if you get it. If style A can be in material B, I would really love it.
Okay.
And like one time I used to tell people that, see, people in the high class, they love customization. They love to get what they want. Now the lady said, okay, what if we can have a shop where they can just walk into the place and just say, see, I want this material and I want this style. Take my measurement in this I need it. And they have tailors already. It is express. They are willing to pay. In the next maybe an hour or some minutes, or let's say 50, 45 minutes, the clothes is ready. Now she's solving a problem. A problem that these people are busy, they cannot come to your shop, and they still want their preference. They still want what they want. They don't like what they don't like. I don't know if you get the point.
Yes, I do. I
So,
do.
and for electrician, you're looking like, what if you are looking into rural, something about rural electrification, something about not really electrification, because it is let me say that's government responsibility. Something about bringing energy to the rural community. Are you thinking about green energy? Let's say you tell them, because another thing about this application that I've noticed is that they are asking, is your business in the rural area? Is your business? So I'm thinking, I'm not sure that they might actually be giving preference to rural area, but this is not clear yet,
Okay.
because in last year's application it was not asked, but this year we keep asking rural area. So for the electrician, you can think of green energy
I actually even
for
wanted to
rural
say that,
community.
like, right now there's no I think majority of the times that, like, I've had my show, we've never had electricity by the government. It's solar energy I'm using for my show right now. So
So
maybe just maybe like an electrician that is into such a thing
such a
can
thing. So
apply
you
for
want
this.
to think, you just want to think like a normal electrician. What do? I just know when PHCN, or what do they call them now? I think it is Ibadan Electricity Development Company that is in Akure.
No, no,
When
no, no,
they
no, no.
come and
Benin.
Okay, Benin. Oh, sorry,
Yes, BDC.
Benin. When they disconnect you from from their source, I can. My own work is to come and help you to connect back. That's just like a normal person, normal electrician. You want to think different. You want to bring a perspective that is different into what you are doing presently. I don't know if you are getting what I'm trying to say. So as an electrician, you can even think of, can I bring in local materials to create this thing?
That's true. That's true. To save
You know,
costs.
to save cost. And then you still tell them that, see, we are doing it in Nigeria. It is made in Nigeria.
Hmm.
No, I had a guy when I was in the university that he makes the inverter himself. He
That's
makes the
nice.
inverter himself. So that's a an idea. So you don't have to think like a common, like a common tailor, like a common roadside tailor. And you know that even tailors are niching down now.
True.
I know of a
True. That,
person now that she will tell you, see, I don't do one clothes. I
hmm.
do ready to wear office clothes strictly.
Yeah,
So you don't just want to. You said,
so it makes a lot of sense having to niche down.
yeah.
You
So
can't be for everybody. You cannot serve everybody in
it
this
can be
industry.
for everybody. And the one thing I used to ask people is, see, if you're having a toothache and you have a regular doctor and a dentist, who will you go to?
A
You choose a
dentist.
dentist, of course. Sometimes it for people they feel it makes sense. To it appeals to the common sense that, see, when I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm for everybody. I can accommodate everybody. They have a larger percentage of people that will come. So if A does not come, if category A does not come, B will come. If B does not come, C will come. But see, now people are looking for specialists.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
People that are not doing guesswork.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I realized that like we have overshot our time, and
Okay,
at this
okay,
point,
okay.
we we just we just have to like bring our program to a close. Mr. David, it has been an honor to have you. Like you're just dishing this out like you never wanted to stop. If it were possible for me to give you like 3 more hours, I am so certain that like you would keep on talking, you keep on giving value, and I really do appreciate what you have done for us tonight, because I know that like a lot of people may not have seen the live or would not be watching us live, but they will be coming to watch the replay. And I can categorically
Okay.
say that you have blessed a lot of people. You have dished out a lot of information that will be valuable to people. And if you are out there and you feel that you need to apply for the Tony Elumelu Foundation grant, please go through all the information that has been said in today's program. And also by next week, I want to believe that the material would be made available on the Telegram channel. There's a sound coming. Is it from your end? Hello. Okay, I had to mute from your end. I had to mute your. I'm sorry. I had to mute your audio. There's a sound from your end. All right. Well, thank you again, Mr. David Oshore, for being a part of this program. I would see you in the DM later on. Thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you very much. We really do appreciate you. All right. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. Today's the 10th episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode and you have gained something tangible out of it. My name remains Adam Tulofimi, and this is the Otumba Adams Show. I said something earlier, some weeks back, that once we get to the 20th once we get to the 20th episode, I would take myself out and I'll send in pictures of the whole thing. Anyway, do have a lovely, lovely week, and I would see you again on Wednesday. Take care and have a lovely evening. Bye bye.